Hello YouTube, what's popping? Let me hope you're doing well. So it's your boy Psycho coming up with a new video. So as you guys know, recently I've not been posting. I've been so focused on school stuff and also my trading. So I have been so busy. And if I said busy, I mean so busy. However, I got a chance to make a plan of my time that I can give some time for YouTube for my subscribers. So as you guys know, the goal, this channel's goal is to make you profitable for free. Okay, you don't need to pay me anything. Maybe if you want to be taught how to work, like mentorship, when you want a mentor by your side, we have a mentorship program. And if you want to join that, there is the link in the description. So as you guys heard about the MFF saga, my forex funds, so I think you guys have been, some of you, I won't say all of you because most of you are learning how to trade, but if you had a problem with them, my humble advice is just get up and continue with your journey. Don't get scared that there will be more pro firms that will be doing the same stuff. Just relax and continue with your journey. The industry will reward you, I promise. Because as you guys know, karma rewards those who continue with consistency. It's all about karma, consistency, karma. You understand these stuffs. So in this video, I wanted to talk about liquidity, because I've been talking about liquidity. This time I'll be phrasing it as liquidity snacks. So as you guys are seeing, we had USD JPY, and I was telling guys that we are buying, we are going to liquidate this weekly high, and guys were like, what the fuck are you talking about? We are seeing a choke right here. We have a zone to work with. Damn, who are you telling that we have to buy? Okay, so guys, on this YouTube channel, I've been talking about this same thing: redistribution, reaccumulation, why these zones don't work, why these zones get liquidated. So most of these things are the ones lagging you behind. There are some of the things that are making you unprofitable. Okay, so let me say you are a very good, let me say, risk manager. You put here a risk, let me say you get a -1. The next trade you get a -1. The next trade you get -1. Okay, -1. You go -1, -1 until you blow the account dry. Okay, I think you guys have ever passed through this and you're like, oh my God, what's happening to me? And the only reason is because you're following the wrong side of structure. Okay, so in this video I'll be just tackling that, and we see what to do next. So every weekend I'll be striving hard to make for you guys beautiful content, because throughout the week I am so fixed with my trading, because I trade from East African time, by the way. If you're from Europe, Asia, this will be a different time zone. So I trade from around 10 p.m. Actually, that's when the London session starts, until 10 a.m. until 3 p.m. So that's all the London session. I don't trade the New York, I only trade the London session. So this week that we are living, there were only drawdown trades on the pairs that I trade. We had a -3 RR, and as I told you guys who are uprooting profits every weekend, stop doing that. What you have to do is wait for the month to get done, because we have losing months. Sorry, we have losing weeks, we have losing days. So you just have to accumulate all that while journaling, and you get a consistent profit throughout the month, and you have to be tracking all those trades. So if you track all those trades, you will be seeing your progress. So as I've been talking about on this channel, I think these concepts are not new. If price is going to the upside, sorry about that. If price is going to the upside, we know as a rule of the Elliott wave theory and the Dow theory, if we are going to the upside, we first consider the Dow first. Let me first write these theories down for you guys to remember. We have the Dow theory and the Elliott wave theory. So what does the Dow say? The Dow says that if the if the price is going to the upside, that means these laws don't have to be taken out. These laws are supposed to be protected by price. So if price breaks down, Mr. Dow says that if price breaks down, that means that we are changing the trend. And Mr. Elliott comes out with an exception saying that some laws may be liquidated and price can continue to the upside. So we use those two theories in our minds to follow this price, because as you guys know, price ain't that perfect. It's not perfect like these going to the upside. It's not always like that. But what we always see is this crooked style of structure. Simply like that, very crooked. But you have to learn how to view structure in this way. And what helps you to view structure in this way is the Dow theory and the Elliott wave theory. So I've been talking about these two theories in all the videos I've been making on this YouTube channel. I know they're not that much, but continuing with this video, I'm going to be pumping out content so that you guys can become profitable using my trading strategy. And I'm going to be posting everything, even what I teach in my mentorship. All I'll be doing in the mentorship will be focusing on the psychology and also giving you detailed content about my strategy. Right here, we are just passing on the surface so that you guys can see what I see, how this strategy works, and how a profitable trader does his thing, how a profitable trader plays the game. So let me delete this really so ugly. Let me take it to the nice. So right here, when I was seeing UJ, the weekly time frame, this is what I was seeing. We broke structure beautifully, and actually I was looking for long since, let me see, since last year, before even I started this channel. It started at the moment when this happened. We broke structure to the upside. We thought it was going to continue to the downside, so we had a zone right here to work with. So when this zone was tapped, actually I was not looking for longs. I was looking for a liquidation of this high, okay? But the moment I was looking for continuation short, but when price tapped into this and reacted, it was around this point. It was around this point when I started looking for what? For buys. So I saw price broke structure, came back, reacted off my beautiful zone, came up. We saw structures to deal with right here. So this was the point that I was going to get involved in this market. So as you guys are seeing, price bought until right here where we are right now. So it bought, didn't give guys entries, continued, broke structure. So when it broke structure right here, most people are thinking, yeah, let's go. This is a sell opportunity because it has overbought. So guys, with their out of mind ideas, they came into the market and they wanted to sell. So after, actually this is something on the lower time frame. When I broke this structure down, it was something like on the daily time frame. Let me follow this real quick. So it was on the daily time frame when we had a break of structure right here. So immediately we had a break of structure. I waited for it from this zone, reacted off. Actually, let me go on the weekly. It will look better. Let me delete this. I don't want to confuse you. So after it breaking structure, gave us a beautiful 2.0. So this 2.0, actually, I think I've been talking about 2.0s on this channel. I'll actually go check out if I've been talking about the 2.0s. If I've not been talking about the 2.0s, I'll make a video about the 2.0. No worries. So we get a reaction of this, gives us a beautiful rejection, and we started looking for longs again. So if you check out my my Telegram, it has all this content provided. Let me pause for a second and I show you this beautiful thing. Okay, as you guys are seeing, we have been buying UJ. Even from my student had a beautiful trade on UJ, as you guys are seeing right here, and we have been buying UJ ever since. So let me show you right here. We wanted to buy from this zone. This zone was liquidated. We chow the zone. So still showing you this. Let me see right here. We wanted to buy from this region right here. So let me see the before right here. UJ this week we are going to be looking for any buying continuations to the high. This happened. So let me show you where this happened. It was the 4 hour. Let me show you. 4 hour. I think this is very far back. Nice. So these are liquidity snacks. What I refer as liquidity snacks is that when price has given me the structure, let me delete all this stuff. Let me say price has given me the structure, so I know this is bullish, gives me the bearish signal. So me, when I enter into the market, I look at the higher time frame bias. If I look at the higher time frame bias and it's giving me longs, it's showing me longs, bullish, 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 I get those conditions and I match them with the criteria and I start buying. So throughout all this price action, I was just looking for buys, buys, buys. I was not looking for any sell. Okay, so that's the beautiful thing about waiting and executing. You don't have to be a seller at the same time be a buyer. As you guys have been seeing these social media gurus, they say we are going to be selling. Okay, so they have a zone right here. Let me draw this perfectly. They have a zone right here. Let me say, I'm just giving an example. And they're like, at this point, this is where you have to buy. Okay, I think you guys have seen this. This is where we're going to buy, and when price reaches this area, then we sell at that region. Okay, seriously scamming people. The market doesn't move this way. So they may be saying we are buying until this zone, we go take it to the low. This is not how the market moves. The market ain't that perfect to be moving like that. Okay? What I teach my students always is to follow the trend. And actually, that's what every trading mentor teaches their students. And actually, that's what every trader knows. If you want to be a good trader, a trend has to be your friend. But they misuse this by catching these retracements back to the zones where they even don't know whether they are going to be reaching back to the zones. So they lose a lot of money. So let me hope you guys won't be a victim of this. So let me show you the previous price action, how price moves. As you guys are seeing, price breaks, comes up, breaks, comes down. You're waiting for this zone, liquidates it. And actually, let me tell you something, guys, in this video, is that every zone is meant to fail. So that's why our criteria says structure, SND, confirmation. You have to be with these 3 rules aligning up in order to take a trade. So if you're right there looking for structure and SND, that won't work out perfectly. Trust me, guys. So after these 3 things aligning up, we merge it with the management game. Okay, so that's the way we play with this. So as you guys are seeing, I showed you on my Telegram that I was looking to buy from this region. Actually, I don't have a before of this chart, but this is not any site. It's caught before anything that happened. So from this moment, I was looking for continuation buys to liquidate out the high and continuously liquidate out the weekly high, because the weekly high was still on my watch list. So let me show you the weekly. Actually, I posted this somewhere. Let me see, this 30 minute. As you guys are seeing, UJ, I was buying. I was not a seller. I was looking for buys. Boom, boom, boom. This was AU. I was looking to sell. Going up. AU, looking to sell. If I'm a seller, I'm a seller. If I'm a buyer, I'm a buyer. And it's simply because my selling or buying is inspired by the higher time frames. So as you guys are seeing, I was looking for buyers, got a -1 here, got a break even, but still looking for buyers, not looking for sales as these guys are looking at it. We get a break, guys are selling, boom, liquidates them, come back, selling, buying, no, oh, they get blown, accounts dry. So as a trader, you have to be aggressive as at the same time very defensive. So you have to know that. As you guys are seeing, again, UJ, we had a -1 right here, and I was still looking to buy. Okay, looking to buy. Beauty. This is the beauty of following rules. This is still AU. I was looking to sell. Looking to sell, still getting a break, but still continuing to sell. Going up. NU, I was looking to sell still. I'm just looking for UJ. I don't want to confuse you. Looking to buy. This is NU. Looking to sell. I'm just showing you how life of a trader is. You show up on the day just looking to make money. Okay? Making money, not to trade. So just not trading alone is trading. If you don't trade, you're trading. Like being patient for your age. As you guys are seeing here, I am a consistent winner simply because I objectively identify my agents and my edges, no rationalization, justification or building cases, and I predefine the risk of every trade. That's how it continues. Okay, so that's what a trader is. So if you have been thinking about other things, this is not your industry. If you have been thinking about other things, you have to be sharp in that way. And actually, being a trader opposes every law of human behavior. So you should know that. Okay. Still looking for UJ. UJ. Okay, let me pause and I look for UJ. I don't want you guys to get bored. Okay, guys, I think this will work. So UJ, it was around this point, it had not cleared the high. I was like, we are looking for longs to liquidate this almighty high. As you guys are seeing, UJ continuing longs. I spotted this before it made its last move. Actually, that a whole week I was looking for just that. I think we shall be looking at that soon. Let me pause this. I don't want you guys to get bored. I'm sorry about this. No worries. So found it. So you guys are seeing UJ daily chart. I was still looking for longs to liquidate this high, which was liquidated recently. Let me check out. Let's go to on the daily high. It was right here as a price broke down, as you guys are seeing, but people were still looking for shots from that area, and you're seeing how they got liquidated. So these areas right here are what I call snacks of liquidity. Snacks of liquidity. So you get involved in places like this, I'll just say it's time to clear you, baby. It's time to feed on your account. Okay? I know that sounds so evil, but that's the way you have to view the market. Liquidity, the highs are going to be taken out. You use the Elliott wave theory and the Dow theory in your favor, and you just go collect people's money, because trading is all about collecting people's money who are on the opposite side. And if they are collecting your money, you keep your risk managed. You keep your risk managed. That's why we use stop losses. Okay. So as you guys are seeing, the reason why I was continuing to be a buyer, we get our conditions, we get our overall bias on the higher time frame, and we are seeing that we are buying. It's a bullish higher time frame market. It breaks once, it breaks down once, and it gives us a 2.0 to continue liquidate the high. So that's what you would have had to get involved in this market and continue to the upside to liquidate this high. So going on the daily, going on the lower time frame, you look for your entries. So as you guys are seeing, we had the same thing on the daily, breaks up, gives us double breaks, gives us 1, 2, comes back, breaks 1, and comes back to this zone, gives us perfect. Actually, on the higher time frame, we are seeing this as a 2.0, but on the daily, we can refine this until, let me see, until this zone, right? If I can see this, actually, from this point to this point right here. As you guys are seeing, it was disrespected, so I wouldn't have used that zone, but as we should have used the weekly zone because it was so clear. But in this scenario, this would have been my zone, but it was liquidated, so I wouldn't have used that. So let's use the 2.0. Continuing, going to the upside, gives us beautiful internal structures. 1, 2 breaks, gives us this beautiful internal break. Nice, gives us this zone, because this zone is really so significant right here. Comes back, taps into the zone, breaks. This is another break internally. Gives us another entry as a rule of 2.0. Boom. Breaks the almighty structure right here. Gives us space. I would have been looking for this zone to come back to this zone, but as you guys know, price doesn't move in this fashion as I showed you. Doesn't always come back in zone. So these fellas who are saying, boom, the market has overextended, so I'll be looking to for price to come back in this zone. So I'll be selling at this point until this zone right here. All of them liquidated. Boom, accounts blown. And mostly those ones who don't apply risk management. So imagine being a seller at this point right here. Okay? Selling. Maybe you have many positions like many other monies are doing, targeting this zone right here. As you guys are seeing, what they did to them was so bad. Coming down, boom, poof, liquidating all of them. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. And if you lose, and losses are normal actually in this industry, very normal, because I receive many losses. Actually, my being transparent, my losing trades are more than my winning trades. What keeps me being profitable is the what? My RR, my risk to reward. So if I'm winning a trade, I'm winning times 8 my stop loss. If I'm losing a trade, I lose just a -1. Okay, I just lose what I've predefined in that trade. So that's why I win. I have a very good profitable win rate. Actually, it's something like 37%, 47, something like that, 47% win rate. But it's very profitable in terms of RR. So you guys can also model your own strategy, and you can tweak it a little bit. From my strategy, you can choose to be earning 2 RR per trade and losing 1 RR. That can be actually higher win rate, just reducing your take profit and making your RR smaller. It can make insane amounts of win rate. So but the way I looked at this is that whether you have a big win rate or a small win rate, and you're winning, it's all good. Okay, because when I looked at a small win rate, it wouldn't make me a lot of money long term, but the low win rate would make my equity curve just blow up. Very good. So I was still showing you, most people would like to buy this market back down to this area, which does not normally happen. So comes back up. Us who are waiting for rules. So if we look at this one, gets the breakdown 1, 2, so gives us the 2 break. Let me see, 3. So many guys are looking at this region right here. Actually, they were looking for buys in these simple terms, that they were looking to buy from this area, but they were liquidated. As I told you guys, we use 3 things to take a trade. We take the structure, as you guys are seeing, the structure is fine. We take the SND, this is the demand zone, beautiful, and also the confirmation. As you guys are seeing, we had no confirmation. On the lower time frame, we would have gotten confirmation and entered, but right now I'm not seeing any confirmation. So it breaks down, gives us a beautiful zone to work with. Breaks down, and we are looking to continue to the upside. So if you guys look closely inside, this is what I use to continue. If you guys look closely, we are looking for the zone to work with. Boom, boom, boom. So when price went to the upside, gave us a beautiful 2.0 to work with. This was the 2.0 I was looking to continue my trades. Let me see if I marked it properly on let me go. So let me pause and I show you guys what happened. So I found it. However, the zone wasn't so visible, but I wanted to buy at this zone. Actually, I refined it. If we go back, I can look at it properly. If we zoom in, I can't zoom. So at this point, I wanted to buy the market, though I had refined it on the lower time frames. If we look into, it's right here. So it was refined on the lower time frames. And I think I got some trades right there, or I got trades in between. So whatever happened, just simulating what happened on UJ. While others were sellers, we were buyers. And this is what happened. As you guys are seeing, we were just looking to continue longs. So at this point, I showed my people that after the break of this high, I'll be a continuing buyer of this market. And as you guys are seeing, this is UJ. This is not high in insight. It was analyzed before everything happened, as you guys are seeing. So we'll be waiting for the double breaks to go long, as I told my team. I said, last week I reported that UJ will liquidate the high, so we'll be waiting for buying opportunities this week. As you guys are seeing, this has already happened. on the daily time frame. I wanted this high to get taken out, and also this high get taken out. But at the moment, I'm not saying that I'm a god of the markets, that this has to happen. Even this can happen, but according to our rules, this is what is supposed to happen. So we don't have to care about the other negative possibilities. We are just caring about what we think the market will do, because these are the rules that we follow. And I'm not saying that every other strategy is a scam, okay? Every strategy is good if it has rules backed by it and it has an age behind it. Okay, it has an age behind it. If it has a win rate, then it's qualified to be called an age. So guys, I don't want to take this video so far. What I wanted to focus on most is the liquidity. You guys have to understand where you are at the market. Are you a buyer or seller? If you know what you are in that market, let me say UJ, EU, USD card. UJ, I'm a buyer. Euro USD, I'm a seller. GU, I'm a seller. And AU, I'm a buyer. So if you have that in mind, then you'll make money long term in the Forex market. Not being a seller at the same time being a buyer, that will cost you a lot. So guys, with that said, I want to end this video, and I will see you guys in the next video. If you're new to this channel, subscribe real quick if you have enjoyed this video, and if you want to learn more, just hit the subscribe also if you're new to this channel. So thank you for watching, and have a blessed weekend.